Hi guys, welcome back. To those of you who are new to this channel, thank you very much for joining us and welcome to I Am Destiny Calling Tarot. Today is going to be the weekly reading for Capricorn. Capricorn, this is going to cover the time frame of February the 9th through February 15th, the week of love. So if you are celebrating with a loved one, a romantic day, romantic celebrations, I'm feeling the energies of Capricorn in love. And if you're not, and if you're single, and if you're not even looking, not even interested in Valentine's Day, hopefully you are pampering yourself and lots of self-care and self-love at this time. Overall, just great feelings of peace, love, and happiness. Alright, so let's get started, guys. This is going to be a general reading for the Capricorn Collective. So if you're noticing things not resonating with you, where it's such a general reading, don't try to force the messages. It simply means those particular messages weren't meant for you, and that's okay. Dates as well really are just general guidelines here in this reading. It's mostly to allow me to know where I am at and what I'm posting from week to week. So if you're noticing things resonating with you maybe a few days or weeks before or after these dates, that's perfectly normal. So keep that in mind as we go throughout this reading. Excuse me. Alright, so I'm going to ask that Spirit please help us to get a message for Capricorn. I'm going to take a deep breath in. We're going to release all of the negative energies. Another deep breath. And we're going to allow all of the positive energies in at this time. Yikes! Sorry about that, guys. Spirit, please provide a message for Capricorn. This is to cover the time frame of February the 9th through February 15th. What message would you like to have come forward for Capricorn? A message for our Capricorn friends at this time is the Time Master. I think this one came out also for Taurus this week. So if I remember correctly, this card is, it's really just here to tell you that time is an illusion. I'm very much sensing that you are really in a head space, a mind frame right now. It's definitely Capricorn here taking back their power for sure. It's time for you to step into your power. It's time for you to let go of the past. It's really time for you to step into your life. This is your life. This is your moment. It's time to live. In this moment, you're feeling all powerful, and you're understanding anything right now is possible for you. You may be in a space at this time where you're comparing yourselves with others, and you're feeling that they have accomplished more than you to a certain degree. You're feeling somewhat left behind in a way. In a sense, you're feeling because of that you're running out of time to catch up to where everyone else, the level that everyone else you feel or perceive they are at. So this card to me is really symbolic here for you, Capricorn, of really fully engaging in the now moment. Really just releasing any stories that you've held for yourself of your past. Also, coming along with that, another important message is really releasing the need to know all of the details that are going to happen in the future. There's simply some things that we just don't get to know. And you're releasing resistance of that. You're understanding that treasures can magically reveal themselves to you when you remain relaxed and present to what is directly in front of you and nothing else being important. When this happens, you're really truly realizing that you have all of the time in the world and you're never going to run out of it. That's basically where we're at for your overall energies, Capricorn. All right. I'm going to ask that Spirit please provide some clarifying details for Capricorn. And this is the time frame of February the 9th through February 15th. All right, what have we got here? The Judgment card, the Fool card, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Spirit, what additional messages can you send forward at this time for Capricorn? The Emperor card, King of Wands. Any additional messages at this time that you would like to have come forward for Capricorn? And the High Priestess card. All right, I must say that your energies are definitely more calm, more relaxed than they have been in a while. Just more of a serene, peaceful feeling. Okay, so the first card up is the Judgment card. I'm feeling a lot of spiritual energies here, as far as you're exploring different avenues in spirituality. You're looking at different belief systems, different rituals, things that you really never thought that you would have any interest in. You're starting to become quite intrigued. And what's bringing this on is that you're really coming into a more authentic relationship with yourself. And it's really just beautiful. I'm sensing as well that you're in the headspace, and it's really fantastic for you that you're understanding, you're feeling, you're sensing and knowing on a very deep level others who have done you wrong, others who have treated you not in the kindest light. You're understanding really the reasons behind it, being more so that hurt people hurt people. Hurt people hurt other people. And you're understanding that it was their actions were all about them and their situations that they were going through and experiencing, and it's really their burden. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. And I think that's a really huge message here. All right, you also have the Fool card. So this is really opening up a lot of unlimited possibility for you guys. There's a potential here of some really great new beginnings here for you. You're feeling freer than you have in quite some time. There's a little bit of an air of spontaneity here, which is fantastic. Very much encourage that at this time. There's a lot of new friendships as well on the horizon for you, Capricorn. I think at this time as well, I'm sensing that you're feeling as though you're ready to start taking steps, and you're starting to really embrace that as you go along your path, each step along the way will magically be unveiled for you. So the Fool card is the beginning of a journey, and this is you just about ready to take that first step. This card can also be very symbolic of good health and good money, good finances. All right, next card. You have Two of Pentacles. This is overall you forgiving your limitations. This could be you finally seeing some balance here in your life. This is you being confident and grounded. I'm also sensing that a lot of you are taking on personal responsibility. So if you're finding yourself in a specific situation, you're really owning that. And you're taking the steps right now to move forward into a different direction, or somewhere that you're feeling that you belong. I do feel at this time that you do definitely have realistic goals and realistic expectations. I am sensing adaptability in your energies here, so that's a little bit new for you, and that's a really great thing to be experiencing at this time with the Fool card, or yeah, the Fool card. It's really going to allow you to step outside of your comfort zone. It's almost as though you're in an energy of, you have the pick of, I know the message, I'm just not able to get it out properly where it makes sense. You know that you have the whole world at your fingertips. So with this new understanding that you really are coming into, you're allowing yourself to feel worthy, you're allowing yourself to feel yeah, overall you're allowing yourself to feel worthy and knowing that you can see where it is that you want to be, and you're starting to see how to get there, and you're starting to see that you're not going to be placing as many limitations on yourself than maybe you have in your past. All right, next card. Next card up is the Knight of Swords. So this is really you stepping up and getting things accomplished. You're ready. You're believing in yourself at this time. You're believing in your dreams at this time. You're really at the point where you're beginning to build upon things that you've already created for yourself. I'm sensing a lot of your subconscious programming has been it has been remodeled in a way that anything that wasn't serving you you were able to release and allow a new type of belief system to unfold. And that takes a lot of work. So this is a card here saying, I need to broaden my perspective. I'm going to stop reacting from situations from my past. And this is definite movement here. You're moving, knowing that you have positive outcomes coming your way. In the past, you haven't been so certain of that, but I'm sensing that you are at this time. Next card is the Emperor card. So you're definitely taking a turn for the better here with the Emperor card. This is you just being in an ability to assert yourself. This is you being ambitious. This is you you're getting any order out of chaos in your life. You're really feeling that by tapping into your willpower that you can accomplish anything at this time. So there's a lot of energy here of strong confidence. You're feeling as though you know exactly what you should be doing at this time. You're also pleasantly surprised that people of authority are coming to you and giving you aid, and they're giving you good advice. So overall, this energy is a really big leap for you. All right, next card. King of Wands. And then the High Priestess card. Yeah, it's more energies of spirituality here, in the sense that the last two cards, this one is you allowing yourself to connect with someone who is motivational, in the sense, in the spiritual community, or someone who is a spiritual influencer. I'm very much sensing that this is a big part of your focus right now, because it's really grounding you and balancing you and stabilizing areas of your life. It's really allowing you to, when you align yourself with spirit at this time, it's allowing you to feel, you're really feeling the power of those people that are inspiring you. That's fantastic. Overall, really just becoming ability and becoming confident in your abilities. Also, really big message here as well is being open and not closed off to new ideas. So really open-minded, outside of the box thinking here. That can really take you places. That can take you far if you continue to ride that wave. Last card is the High Priestess. So this is you having a great sense of intuition at this time. This is you possibly also going through the natural cycles of life. You might notice that the cycles of the moon are particularly affecting you over the next few months. So you might want to do some research on that. There's a lot of sense of inner knowing here. It's like, again, with the intuition, you're tapping into that more than you ever have. You're accepting at this time that there's definitely things that you're not going to be able to explain on an intellectual level. You're really understanding that there's some things that they can really only be experienced through your intuition. So at this time, you're really trusting that you have access to higher wisdom, and you know that when you are tuning in and trusting your own vibes, that you really can't be steered in the wrong direction. And at the same time, you're starting to see that when this happens, there are mysteries of the universe that are being revealed to you and allowing you to grow. So a lot of soul growth here. And I'm also very much connecting the soul growth that's happening here with the overall energies of your soul is timeless. It's not limited by time by any means. So what you don't accomplish throughout this lifetime, you'll carry forward possibly in another lifetime, or your soul, your essence will continue in a different form. But the soul lessons that you've come through, you will continue forward with those. So there's no need to be concerned when it comes to time on a soul level. And that's a really big realization for some of you. So a really spiritual, just a sense of knowing and understanding that everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to work out exactly how it was meant to. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select an inspirational card here. I'm going to try to do that at the end of each reading. It's really just overall to provide a little bit of inspiration at the end of our readings. Spirit, please provide one additional message for Capricorn. Take the first card out. And it says, I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am loved and miracles are natural. You are being very spiritual at this time. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself I am loved and miracles are natural. So you're really living from a place of love, self-love, just inner, I think the inner love for you, the self-love for you is allowing you to have inner peace and an inner knowing. And I get inspired when I see miracle. Miracles happen every day, big and small. And I think we really need to take the time to appreciate, especially the small things. How are we going to see what potential we can come to if we don't allow ourselves to at least acknowledge the small things? Because that's really where our potential begins. We're planting the seeds now, and I do feel for you, Capricorn, that you're definitely planting those seeds right now to work your way towards miracles. That's the energies I'm sensing right now. So that's beautiful. I'm wanting to stay in your energy for a little while here. That's a great place to be. I'm very happy for you. Love of life, love of self, love of others, love all around. All right, so that is the end of your reading for this week, Capricorn. I would like to thank each and every one of you who have watched these videos. It is so deeply meaningful to me. I'm very, very grateful. So if you would like to come back from week to week to join me, please go ahead. Remember to click on like and subscribe.